Welcome back aboard Moor R R for this week's episode. This week we continue our journey north and discover a little island paradise at Dunk Island, a place with crystal clear waters, beautiful beaches and a unique charm. We spend some time here exploring everything Dunk has to offer, from its stunning coastlines to hikes that make this place so memorable. With strong winds building and forecasts showing 25 plus knots, for the week ahead, it's time to make a dash for Cairns and find a safe place to sit out the weather. So come aboard Moor R and join us this week for another unforgettable adventure.
Focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to our memory. So we run wild and free.
We are on our way. We are no longer going to Cape Richards. We are going to Muckushna. It's not much less. It's about 7 nautical miles to Muckushna. And it is about 13 knots on our back corner. It's quite nice out here. We're just about to pull out the front sail and still motor sailing because there's not enough wind. And then once we anchor, we will then take the tenders up to Cape Richard for a walk on the beach, and there is an abandoned resort there. I'm not quite sure what else we're doing, but that is our day planned today. Change of plans today. It's a bit rolly here in Muckushna and Cape Richards, so we've decided just to go straight to Dunk. So that's going to be now a 17 nautical mile passage. Winds are about, in here they're about 8 knots, so once we get out of the headland they might increase a little bit, so we think it's going to be a code 0 sail. So we're just waiting, or just motoring a little bit further out, and then we will decide. We have put our code 0 out and we are cruising along nicely, anything between 6.5 and 7.2. So it's a beautiful sail. There's a little bit of swell up to 1 metre and the wind is behind us. We're having a beautiful sail out here. It's only about 13 knots of breeze. It is a magnificent sail. We've arrived to Dunk Island and it is beautiful. It looks so stunning, and we passed so many nice little beaches on the way here in the family island group. They were beautiful. Another special part of the coast. So we'll probably see you all in the morning. We'll just sit down, tidy up and put our feet up for the rest of the afternoon. So we'll be up bright and early because we're going to a little island just off Dunk. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning everybody. We are going for a hike this morning. It is about a 1.5 kilometre hike. It's just along the edge of the island around to Muggy Muggy Beach. Gary's just put the tender in, so we're about to jump in, pick the other Gary up and head off. It's time to do our hike. We're just following the coastline the whole way through this walk. So we can actually see the water because it's just there. We have reached Muggy Muggy Beach and it looks beautiful. There's our boat out there. Mould Island and have a look at the bird sanctuary. We're only allowed on this island at certain times of the year. Between October and March, it's a no-go zone because that's when the birds are nesting. And they're very worried about people entering, and once the birds leave the nests, they don't return. So it is an absolute no-go during this time. But we are here in July, so we're allowed to enter. We've just come ashore and there's a little bait ball of fish just here. This is a beautiful little island. It's a coral beach. There's not much sand to it at all. It's just full of coral chunks. Mould Island is absolutely beautiful. It is so nice. If it was warmer, I would go for a swim, but it's actually quite chilly today. The wind is really cold. That walk was a beautiful walk, very easy across to Muggy Muggy Beach, and Muggy Muggy Beach was beautiful. So we are back on board now. We are just prepping the boat ready because we have got a bright and early start tomorrow. We are lifting the anchor at 6 a.m. because we've got very, very strong winds coming, 25 plus knots for the next few days. So we want to get up to Cairns as quick as we can because these sort of islands around here, there's not really many spots to hide from them. So we're going to try and get to Cairns in 2 days. It's about 80 odd nautical miles all the way from Cairns, so we'll do it in 2 hops. So tomorrow we will go as far as we can, then we'll just drop the anchor at somewhere, and then we will get up again, probably not too early, but fairly early, and do the last leg into Cairns. So we will see you all bright and early in the morning. Good morning. We have hit the ocean already. We were up and going before the sun. So we are making our way north. We are not quite sure of our destination yet. We are thinking Fitzroy currently, but we might try to push all the way through to Cairns. Cairns is about an 80 nautical mile passage, so that's sort of, you know, really looking at a 12-hour. So currently it's got us going in about 6:30 at night, so that'd be the latest we would want to get in there because we have never been to Cairns, so we are unsure even where to anchor, and we wouldn't want to tackle that at night as well. So we are just going to keep on motoring at the moment because there is no wind. It's only 4 knots, and we have got a little bit of current with us, so it is pushing us along. So we're, you know, 6.5 knots at the moment. We have to get into Cairns by tomorrow lunchtime if we don't get there today, because we have got very strong winds coming for the next few days, sort of 25 knots. So we want to really be somewhere safe in a safe port. So we will just keep on motoring for now. As soon as we can get a sail out, we will. but we need to sort of keep up the 6 knots at least constantly. So we'll just keep going. We're just going to go put our code 0 out to get some speed to try and get to Fitzroy Island. We won't be going to Cairns, we just won't get there in the daylight. So we're going to go to Fitzroy. I'll leave it there for the moment. The wind has picked up a little. It's probably about 12 knots now. So that's why we're throwing out the code 0. We are hooting along at 7 knots now the code 0 is out. And it is a beautiful day. There looks like a few rain clouds, you know, out to sea, but we're just hoping they don't come in here and we can keep our course north. We are arriving in Fitzroy Island. That took about 10 and a half hours to get here, and we started off quite slow, but then once we got the code 0 out, we shot up, averaging 7 knots. So we are here. We're anchored for the evening. We just got to put a bridle on it and we are all done. We've just got to put the tender in for Gary, and then he will meet me up the front and I will throw him the ropes to put a bridle on through the buoy. This is very hard because the waves are about ½ a metre bobbing around down there. Bridle is on. I don't think it's going to be a very peaceful night's sleep tonight. I think we're going to be up most of the night rocking and rolling. But it is only for one night and we are out of here tomorrow, off to Cairns. Hey guys, we are just about ready to drop the buoy this morning. We're trying to beat this weather in. It's heading in this afternoon, sort of lunchtime-ish. So we're about to head off to Cairns for a couple of days, or actually for a week or so, because this will be our last stop to get everything done. So we want to, you know, check our eyes, skin checks, things like that, because there will be probably no more doctors before we head out of Australia later in the year. So we'll be in Cairns for a little while. So we will head off to Cairns now. Our passage to Cairns today is only 17 nautical miles, so not a very long motoring day today, because it's on our port back corner. So once we round the headland up here, we will lose the wind. So we will just continue with the motors. So it's only about 2 hours and we should be into Cairns.
Starting to lose the wind now.
It is starting to rain here, so thankfully I dropped the buoy before it started to rain. I didn't get wet. And there's a beautiful rainbow just off our side here, and it's actually full. It goes from one side to the other, and it is quite bright.
This guy over here is looking for the pot of gold.
Well, he's nearly in the pot of gold. There's a fishing boat just out in front and he's at the base of the rainbow. He's right in the middle of it. So we will see you all in Cairns. We are coming into Cairns now and the wind is up to 20 knots already. As if I'm not nervous enough coming into a marina. I am really nervous now. So we're going to see if we can get 2 of their dock hands down to help us. Oh. We are in the marina. Now we've got the nervous part. We are in safe and sound and the wind died and made it so easy. Gary just did a perfect job, just cruising in slowly, and then the wind drifted us over to the starboard side. Done. So we're going to leave this episode here. If you enjoyed coming along on this adventure, please don't forget to like, subscribe and give us a hype. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts on the episode, so please leave your comments below. So we will see you next week as we depart Cairns. Bye.